Right, hello everyone. Welcome to a humid but overcast day. It's here at Dinsdale. This is John, Predator Golf Channel, Shoot 80 Challenge. This is my series again where really I'm just trying to shoot 80 on local courses, to be honest. It's a little bit like Shields' Break 75. But obviously I'm not a 3 handicapper. I'm whatever I am now, 8.7. So we're going to give this one a go today again, Dinsdale. I think this is my third attempt at the course. Yes, I know what you're saying. I'm going off this general tee for the first hole again because I'm making a par 71 for myself. It's a par 5. It's only 470 yards. It's from the back tees. It's a par 72. Plus, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm making it a par 71, so I get an extra shot because me and this course never really... I like Dinsdale a lot and everything, but me and this course I've never broke 80 on this course. I've never shot 80 on this course, and I would love to do it today for you. I've got Sharpley on my list. I've got George Washington on the list. Very close to Horton, very close to Castle Eden. Woodham's on the list. So we're going to try and do Dinsdale today. Now they've just gone off this patch the fairway now. So from here it's 421. Now I'm going with a 5 wood. You're wondering why? Well, I've turned it into nearly a 4 wood, and you're wondering why? Because I run out of fairway on this first one when I play it as a par 4. But I need this extra shot just to help me out. So right, just straight down the middle. I think just to the left of that tree to start this off would be very nice. Oh no, that's not the best of starts. Run down there though. Do. Yeah, that wasn't very good as a start, was it? To be fair to us, you see, this is what these money from money YouTubers don't have to put up with. They don't have to put up with that. 2 people just finishing off the 18th walking round, encroaching on you. And I heard them and I just went, oh, hit me shot, and I rushed it. And I shouldn't have, really. I shouldn't have. I'm all right. I mean, I hit it well. It was just low and skiddy, and with me 5 wood, it wasn't a nice shot. But yeah, I've made this into a par 4 for myself. Hopefully now there's no one behind me. So I can talk normally and show you know, do what I normally do. But yeah, this is what I've got to put up with. People are saying, why are you hitting duff shots and everything? Because I've got people up my backside trying to get through, and I said I better let those lads through, play my shot and get through. But that's what I put up with. You don't see that at the London Club or Fox Hills or wherever they play, the JCB. You don't see that, do you? But that's what I mean. I stick to local courses. That's my route. Plus, I couldn't afford to play at the GC. I think it's only JCB employers, to be honest. Are they still on the green? Not that I'm thinking of hitting it, because the wind's slightly in my face and going across there is 235 yards. Like I say, it was just a horrible skiddy. I hit it well. It was just skiddy and, you know what I mean, very low. I wonder if I could draw my hybrid round. Do you think I could clear that with my 5 wood? I mean, 236. No, John, I don't think you can. I think it's a hybrid. Front of me stance, trying to get the height, get it over them trees, and then just happy to have a wedge and get out of this with a par. Like I say, I've only got 9 shots here, Dinsdale. Shoot 80, and it's pushing me really hard. This place, everyone says it's bland and it's like an easy enough course. I've never thought that about Dinsdale. I know that the condition isn't as good as it used to be and everything, but I've never thought this course was easy. I've always come here and I've gone, you know what? I'm not so confident here I'm going to do well here because there's some bloody hard holes. One day I might come out and dominate this course, but it ain't easy. I think they're just about coming off the green now, so I don't want to put pressure on that 2-ball, because they've got a 3-ball ahead of them, and it's the worst thing in the world, having pressure on you to force yourself through the course. I know that feeling, being a 1-ball, it's shocking. Right, let's see if I can get over the trees, straight over them, and just get a wedge on. That's what I'm looking at here. That's a good hit. Yeah, that's over. That's no danger. It's probably just on the left-hand side of the fairway of, you know, before the green. I think I'm going to be about 50 yards short because the wind's in my face. But I'll have a chip on. I'll have a chip on and hopefully a par putt. See you down there. Yeah, here I am. Yeah. Another thing is I was going to make the announcement the last time, but didn't have time to do it and everything. I don't know if you guys watch my short videos. I don't know if you have any interest in watching the shorts, or you just watch the full videos and everything. But I've put a short out there advertising this scramble series. Now, what I was thinking of doing is having it break 75 scramble around the local courses. I'm looking for similar sort of, well, it doesn't have to be similar handicaps. You can be a 20 handicapper. I'm not bothered. I'll play with anyone. But it'll be a little bit unfair if we get like plus handicappers trying to break 75. We can't do that in the scramble. So anyone sort of in between sort of 8 and 20, if you would like to come on the channel and everything, I'm looking for scramble partners, and you can give it a go with us. It's just for a bit of a laugh, you know, because I'm running out of ideas myself. Obviously I'm not one of the big YouTubers and stuff. I'm not one of these who have money from money, like you know what I'm talking about, the big guys, and I'm not like some of these other new generation people who are coming in. You can see it's money from money, and they're getting loads of subscribers by investing loads of money into YouTube and getting the things up the channel. Me, I'm right down the bottom of the list because I don't invest anything into YouTube, because as I say, this is just a hobby for me. If I had a grand a week to invest to get me channel up the list and have a cameraman and have a crew and everything, you know, fantastic, maybe my channel would take off. But I ain't one of the big boys. I'm just doing local courses, local lads, and I want to just help higher handicappers to learn how to get into competitions, win competitions, and don't be frightened to play the style of golf that is scary to some people, but it wins competitions. Like I say, I'm slightly different in that I've got no fear of anything. I know I'm over to the right side, but that's from my cricket days. I just had win and lose, you see. Right, I'll go 54. So yeah, anyone interested in that? And the thing is, like, people like let's say there's no real working class people who've really got on in YouTube and stuff. We understand that and everything. The one person who has, I mean, I'll be honest, I subscribe to them, the golf mates and everything. There's also another guy, the average golfer, he's already got 700 subscribers. But that Liam Harrison and stuff, he's not my type of golfer. He's not my molar golfer. In a competition, he wouldn't play my style of play. And he's not my sort of mold. But the one thing I'm going to give Liam credit for is, I'm looking, I 3 years ago when I first saw him, I thought this lad's going to struggle. You know, he's starting from scratch. He's got nobody, like, he's got nobody helping him. He's got no influences. He just started walking around with the camera with himself and everything, and he's ended up doing quite well. He says he's struggling and everything now. I don't believe him, like, but he started from nothing, and he's got about 700k subscribers or something. So I've got it, Liam, I'll give you credit, son. You've started from nothing, and you're the different type to me. You like to just play your golf and whatever, and just hit the ball about, and you've got your mates on and everything. That's fine. But one thing I'll give you credit for, you started from scratch. Okay, you started from scratch, and I don't know how you did it, but you somehow managed to get your channel to a point where you're doing well now. So I'm happy for you and everything. Liam's from what I think is a real working class background. I think he was a footballer, and he's what is he? Is he an electrician or something? Was he an electrician or something? And he's just done well for himself. So I'll give them credit for that. But apart from that, most of your YouTubers are from money. You've got, I mean, this Keeks, I've never even heard of her, and she's got 19.6. I never even heard. Somebody said, "Oh, go and see that Keeks, John. You'll think she's great." And I thought, right, he's done it to take the mick out of me, basically. And I've gone on and I've said, well, what's going on here? I don't quite get this channel. It's the same with the Four Brothers. Don't quite get that channel. Somebody said, "Oh, see those Four Brothers, you love them." And to me, like, you can't do that in a competition. You can't behave like that in a competition. So you can have a cracking joke, but not to that extent. So you see what my market is now. My market is for sort of my level to higher handicappers who are just local golfers, local hardened competitive golfers who want to learn how to find a way to win more competitions. Basically, that's my market. And obviously the other market is, I'm trying to show you local courses. I'm trying to help the courses out. I'm trying to tell you, right, this is what the course is, what the condition is, if it's a good course and everything. I'm trying to help the courses by showcasing them all, because many people don't know what these courses look like. So a lot of local people say, well, I don't want to go to like this place, for example, because I don't know what it looks like. You know what it is now, because you can just go on my videos, and that's basically it. Right, enough talking. Those lads, those two balls, should be well ahead of me now. What did I say it was? 58 yards. Wind in my face, playing 65 on the top tier. I want this up on the top tier. Hinge and hold, front of the stance. I want it up on the top tier, 54 degree. It is up on the top tier. It's a good enough shot and everything. I just didn't want to be short for obvious reasons. It's self-explanatory. And that's a pretty hard pin position actually at Dinsdale. Where they've put that pin position, it's not nice, because you've got to get it over the tier, but you've got to stop it. Luckily I'm on the green. See you down from the par putt. So yeah, anyone interested, give us a shout. When me and Gary feel well, proper health wise, and we feel we can do it, I've said to Gary, he said he'll do it with us. Oh, I think my uncle said he would do it as well, so that's two people. But it's all on the day with me. Like I say, if you're free one day and you're in the local area, I'll just say, right, do you fancy it? We'll book up in the afternoon, we'll get ourselves on, and we'll do it. Obviously, if there's any groups up our backside, we just let them play through and everything. And it'll be out special. It'll just be me with a tripod. I've got my little tripod thing in there. Instead of the trolley, we just put it on there, put it behind our ball, and we'll just do a scramble. Simple as that. It's not going to be any razzmatazz or out like that. And I've got 37 subscribers, so how bad can it be? You know, you're not going to have like Shields, like 3 million people criticising you. You'll only get the 30 people. Right, so this is for par then, downhill, where right to left I think. And yeah, the greens now here at Dinsdale, they're growing the grass a little bit, so they will be slow and a bit bobbly. Yeah. And another thing here with Dinsdale, I don't know why they haven't done it. Just get the white things around your cups, because it makes the holes look so much bigger. Here, I went to Castle Eden, the holes look massive. Here, they look absolutely bloody tiny. Anyway, bogey to start off a 5, that's not too bad. I'm not going to cry over that. Like I say, I've got 8 shots now. If I played it as a par 72, I wouldn't, so works out the same. There we go, on to number 2. Right, I forgot to say as well, if YouTube, if you don't want to put like a comment down and everything, the way to contact me is either I'm on TikTok, you can message me on TikTok, or I'm on Facebook Messenger just under John Hutton, picture of Schnauzer, our previous dog Schnauzer. I don't put my own picture up because Gary's the same, he's got a picture of one of his dogs. We don't put our own pictures up because 209, we're conspiracy theorists that people can see it and, you know, they can scam you and stuff. But apart from that, I'm up on there. So right, that's enough rubbish of advertising that from now on. 209 yards to the flag. Right, 209 yards, absolutely nobody behind me. It's only well, it's 2:30, I suppose, it's the afternoon, but Dinsdale there's never anyone on in the afternoons, and I've never understood why. Where's the wind going here? Where's the wind? Where's the wind? Where's the wind? It's off to the left hand side. Yeah, I was, that's B5 wood. I was half thinking of going to the municipal, but you just can't get on there anymore. It's the most affordable golf course, and to be fair, there's some things they're doing there now that I'm you know, they've been taken over by Links Golf, and they're starting to do things now that I don't agree with. I'm not on the committee or out like that, and it's a company, Links Golf, that own it now, and I think they're starting to run it in a way that the members aren't happy. I've had a few members come to me and they said they're not happy the way it's being run. I'm not a member, so I kind of comment, but and you just can't get on. It's just absolutely heaving. I'm just going to give a bit of advice to them. Paying 27 quid at 8 o'clock and 16 quid at 4 o'clock is just ridiculous. It's, you know, it's you're getting the same product, but yet there's 11 quid difference in price. Don't get it. Right, 209 yards. Nothing really stopping me from going directly at it today, is there? Right, okie dokie then. Which I've done. Slight draw. Oh. Well, I'm not sure if that's gone left of the bunker. Like I say, my eyesight isn't great. I'm not sure if that's gone left of the bunker and it's on the green or not. Or it might even be short. I mean, 209 yards is a big hit from me. I didn't want my 5 wood, because if I took my 5 wood, I've got a horrible feeling I would be straight over the back of this green. I've took me my hybrid, the little draw, which I've deliberately done to try and give myself a tiny bit more distance, but I'm not too sure if it split the flagstick in the bunker or not. We'll find out there. See you down there. No, I found the bunker. I found the bunker, and I must have come in and hit it full on, because you can see the trail marks going back there. So that's a good hit from me, actually. That's a bloody good hit. Right, it's a shame, like, because I wouldn't have minded of being on the green there. What is that there? Right, 19 yards from there, so about 17 yards. So, yeah, and this is another thing. There's another guy on YouTube who, you see, you don't see this apart from the big YouTubers like advertising each other. So this lad's not getting any advertisement. He's only got about 700 subscribers, I think. Maybe he's got a bit more, I'm not sure. He's called The Amateur Golfer. He's an oldish guy. I think he's about 55, 60-year-old. He's had Gary Player on his channel, I think. I think he's had Gary Player. Now, that's the sort of bloke that I can associate with. Type him up on YouTube. I think he's called either The Amateur Golfer. I think that's his name, The Amateur Golfer, or The Average Golfer. It's one of the two. And yeah, he's the sort of bloke who I'd like to see get on. So if you have a look and you like his channel, subscribe to him, because he's quite good. Right, 17 yards, blast out of the bunker. It's heavier, it's more compact, the sand, than I thought that was going to be. I thought it was going to be very light sand and it was going to pop out easily. It hasn't. That's quite it's quite heavy sand, that. It's all right, I'm out. I've got a par putt, but I have to put this in, don't I? So yeah, that's what I've got left for my par putt. Like I say, 210 yards, by the way. This par 3 on Dinsdale isn't particularly easy. It isn't particularly easy. None of the par 3s are easy at Dinsdale. There's some difficult holes here at Dinsdale, really difficult holes that, you know, they take a lot to par. I mean, this isn't an easy par 3 for your second hole. I think this is going left to right. Right. Just need the pace on, because the greens are quite slow here. Straight. I thought it was going to go left to right. It just went straight on me. Good putt, but bogey, boogie, boogie, boogie. 2 over, 7 shots left. This is what I mean. The holes here at Dinsdale, they're not easy. They're not easy. By the way, I've also said with my caps, I'm waiting on some new caps because you'll be wondering why. Hold on, I'll get to the next tee. Yeah, you'll be wondering what have I done with me caps and everything. Well, do you remember when I played at Seaham and it was pouring down with rain? I put my caps in my bag. I've got 2 of them. I've got a white one and a black one. I like the black one because it goes with most of my outfits. But what happened basically is they got discoloured because of the rain and everything. They're not the most expensive hats in the world, you know. I get them off a certain site that's cheap enough for me just to wear and everything, but they are decent enough hats. It's just they're no good in the rain, and they ended up getting damaged, so I can't wear them. I wear this one, the heavy hats, these company ones, because they're quite good for in the wind, because they're heavy hats and they don't blow off. But I like my other one to go with my uniform, so don't worry, I've ordered some, but it might take a week or 2 because they're personalised. They've got my little badge on and stuff, and I might do a giveaway and give one of them away because I've got quite a few coming, about 5 or 6 of them, because every time it rains they're just going to get damaged. But yeah, so that's that one. Right, just you remember this one, I'm going straight for the green. I think the wind's blowing very slightly over to the right hand side. I need a good drive here because this is a long hole. That's a bloody good strike. It might be drawing just a little bit. That should be over on the right hand side. The fairway should be okay. I think that's a good hit to start off with, John, on this third. Right, yeah, I'll see you down there. And just another thing, because I know golf gloves now are an absolute fortune. I used to get the FootJoy ones in Callaway and all that. This glove that I've got here, I got it off a site on 79 left. That's a good drive from me, actually, because the hole's about 440 odd yards. I got it off a site. I'm not going to just say it out loud. I'm not going to give them free advertisement, but you spell it T-E-M-U. This glove I got for about $5.76 or something, and it's the same quality as some of these big brands now. It has a ball marker on. I've took it off. I shouldn't have, really, because I could have told you where it is on the site, but it's got like an Irish clover on and it says hole in one or something like that. This is exactly the same quality to me as some of the top end gloves. It's probably been made in the same factory. It's a proper nice leather glove. It's not tripe. It's not one of those artificial ones. It's a proper one. So if any of you are looking to get decent gloves, like a lot of them, have a look there. It takes about a week or 2 to get it delivered, but if you can wait for them, they're not bad. 178, wind helping. The wind helping, 170 elevation change. Gonna go 5 iron. Gonna go a good solid 5, and we'll see what happens there. Where those blokes are now, up there, that bloke there, the third one on the left to be target line. If it hits there, the slope goes left to right. If I get my position right, me line right, hopefully it'll kick round and I'll get me birdie from there. That's another good hit, but I've turned a little bit on it. I think that might be a bit dry. Again, I don't know where that's at. My eyesight's absolutely crap. I'm presuming it's somewhere near there. See you down there for me third. Right, better than I thought, actually. Front of the green, maybe I should have gone 4 iron. Maybe I didn't allow as much for the elevation change in it as I should have, but I'm putting. I need a 2 putt here and get away with a par here. It would be fantastic, because this is a bloody hard hole. This is about 440 from the backs. Wow, this is hard. I think it's a double breaker. This is bloody hard. And I'm not too sure about the pace either. It looks as if it's going to do that for the majority of the distance. Probably around there, John, and it's going to turn around it, but at some point it's going to straighten up. When it gets to the top of that tier, it's going to straighten up. This ain't easy. Get up, get up. Well, it's all right. It's one of the bit. I knew at some point it was going to just drift off this way, and I haven't gave it enough. Have to right uphill. Left edge. Damn it. They're the ones I need to get in the hole. There's no shame in a 5 there. It's a bloody hard hole, that, but I've 3-putted, and a little bit disappointed there. A little bit disappointed. It was a tricky sort of 8-footer, little turner. Stroke index 1 on the course. On to the next one. Yeah, here I am on the fairway. Good drive from me. Like I say, that it's in a bit of a divot actually. Damn it! I've landed in a bit of a divot, so I'm gonna have to try and punch it a bit lower to counteract it. Yeah, there was people on the 18th fairway, like I say. So I don't like it when people are about when I'm talking my spiel, trying to put, you know, because it can put people off. And I also don't. I know some people don't like being on camera, so I didn't show that tee shot. But it was a good bloody drive, a little draw round, and I've managed to get here. I've somehow combated the wind. It's going way off in the left into my face. 176, that's a bloody good drive, because it's about 430, 440 from the backs there. The wind I thought was helping, but it's obviously not. 172. It runs right down that slope. I don't want to be on the left hand side. I don't learn my lesson about that. I think the wind in my face, it's going to be a 5. Not a big 5, but I think with the wind in my face, it's going to be 5. See the slope going right to left. I'm looking right edge of the green here, because if you go, trust me, if you'll have seen it before. If you go left, it just runs down that slope on the left hand side. It's this bit here I'm concerned. It's just touching somebody else's little divot. Just gonna have to put up with it, son, and just hope for the best strike you can get. Right side of the green. Hopefully it kicks round. No. There's nobody behind us. I'm going to hit another one. That's on a better lie. I mean, that was a little bit unfair, to be honest, to be in someone else's divot. Well, I can't believe the divot. It was just 2 crap shots. So you're down there for me 3rd. Yep, I can still do it, lad. I can still splice it with the best of them. 52, which is a shame, really. I mean, you know, the thing is with this course, Dinsdale, it's the first few holes that do you in. It really is. I mean, this next one, it ain't easy. The first sort of 5 holes do you in before you even start. That's the problem. you know, even if you do well, you're going to get maybe one par and the rest bogeys in the first 5 holes. It's not easy. It's not easy, this start. Right, 50, 58. Hinge and hold. Oh, Howard, John, you should have gave it more than that. I had the right idea, I just didn't give it enough. See you down there. Greens are quite slow as well. Greens are quite slow as well. So it's not going to kick on as much as I think. I did zap that right, didn't I? 58. You know, to be fair to us, I did play that like a 50-yard shot. I just didn't give it enough. That's my error. That's my error. I just didn't give it enough. However, son, you can't get a double bogey here. You can't get a double bogey here. That's the thing here, the first 5 holes knock you up straight away. If you get one par, I'm playing obviously the first one was a par 4. So you've got to get a couple of pars. The first few holes here is what knocks you up because it's a bloody hard start. Right to left down the right, okay. Go on. Oh no, it's gone past the hole. This is a tricky one now. It's a 7-footer. Yeah, it's about 7 foot. Now I really need this one. I really need this one. I can't go double bogey. If I go double bogey, I'm knackered. Left edge. Yeah, well done. Clutch, 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 clutch. That's one thing I've got, grit. It's one thing I do know that I've got, grit. That's a good bogey. It's a good bogey, really. I mean, I shouldn't have spliced my second shot. I'm fully aware of that. I'm not a dummy. But in that situation, I've done all right. I mean, that's a bloody hard hole as well. I mean, that from the backs again is another 440-yard hole. We've done all right. On to number 5. I've just realised the state of the button. Look at that. It's a Pro V1 that I used. I think that's the same one that I used at Seam. They're all right. They're good balls at everything. Don't get us wrong. I mean, I'm still a little bit sort of critical of Pro V1s. I think they're too good for someone on my level, but they don't scruff up very well, do they? For a £4 ball. Well, they're not £4. I got them cheap, but like second hand. But they don't hold up very well, do they? Maybe because they're a soft feeling ball. I don't know. Right, this one, 458 from here. You know this one. Wind's blowing slightly across, I think, and is it to me face? It's going across that way. We're going to go straight over the trees again, like we usually do. Try and get it on the fairway. Haven't had a par yet. I would love to get a par. I need a par. I need a par. To be 5 over through 5 with only 4 shots to play. That's hard. You know what I mean? But I've realised at Dinsdale, it's the first 5 holes. You don't get any easy holes starting off with. The first 5 holes are going to knock you up every time. There's a pheasant. Yeah, it's the first 5 holes. The first 5 holes are going to knock you. No matter what you say about this course, the first 5 holes are tough holes. Number 6, if you don't get it straight down the middle, that's a hard hole. You've got to be straight. You've got to be straight. You've got to be long on Dinsdale. The first 5 holes, otherwise you're buggered. That little tree straight over there. Yeah, it should be all right. Yeah, should be okay. I think I've got it over the tree. That should be all right. That should be okay. We should be rocking and rolling from there. Not my best of hits, but I think I'm okay. See you down there. Right, I'm here. Now you're going to say not in the fairway, but I don't care. I've told you my game plan now. Obviously for each hole I've got a game plan now how I'm going to try and beat this course. And with this one, well, you knew my game plan straight away before I even do it. I'm going to go straight over that tree and I'm going to try and get it into this section of the fairway. I don't want to be right where the hedge is and block my shot. And okay, not in the fairway, I'm not bothered. What I'm looking for is the route that I can go directly from the hole and give myself the best possible chance of going for birdie. 119, and this is it. Not over there on the right hand side of the fairway. This is my best chance of getting a birdie, because if I go over there the right hand side, I know I'm going to be blocked out, and I know there's a bunker there on the right hand side that could mess me up. So okay, 119, this is the chance that I needed. Wind interface a little bit, slight uphill elevation. I'm going 9-iron. So yeah, this to me is you know, this is good. This is a good spot to be. Between the tree and the flagstick, elevation change 119, we're looking 125 with the elevation change. Slight wind going across, so it's not actually in my face. It's going to be, that's playing about 125. Oh, I should be aggressive on this, come on. Okay, it's drifting a little bit right. It's all right, it's all right. It's held the green, I think. I think it's right hand side, maybe just above the hole. Yeah, it's good. It's a birdie. It's not dead. It's definitely not dead. I can tell you that now. It's probably about 50, probably about 20 foot. But I've got a birdie chance. See you down there. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. At my level, I should be happy with that shot, but to me, that's just not good enough. That's just not good enough. I need to be within 9 foot of the hole. But never mind. The pin position, I didn't realise the pin was actually right at the front. I was thinking it was more central here, and I thought it was pin eye. It's not, it's at the front. Slick putt down the hill. I know it's going right to left. I've seen the way. All right. It's downhill, John, so be careful of that. It's going to be an aggressive turner down to the left-hand side. We know that. Probably looking about there and bringing it across between the dark, and you might not be able to straight the light patch and the dark patch cross, probably about there. Because I can see it. I can see the big turn that's going to go like that. That's a tough pin position, that way they've put it today. It's a tough pin position, that. It's a nasty pin position. We'll come round down off that slope. It's all right, but overdid it with the pace, didn't I? It's all right. That's my first par on the cards. That's what I mean. I mean, if you come out with the first 5 holes for me, if I come out with a par, playing that as a par 4, obviously, the first one, I can't really moan because they're tough holes to start off with. On to number 6. Right. So yeah, I'm presuming from this point I'm 4 over through 5, but they're tough holes. Now this is where it might start to ease up for me. I mean, Dinsdale, there's some holes, they're just not easy holes. I mean, those starting holes were just not easy. So that was a par there. Right, this one. Now, I've been debating about this for a long time. Should I just try and clear the trees on the right-hand side? The problem is I've got the trees coming round there. You think that, oh, it's all clear there. It's not. There's more trees over there that will block you off. Probably right, just left edge of the tree line, and You see, where the centre stake is, and to the left of that centre stake, you're blocked off. I can't go 5 wood because I'll be blocked off by the trees on that side. I have to go for my driver. I'm just debating whether or not I want to cut off this corner. If I cut off this corner, I've then got the risk of getting the two. I'll be closer to the hole, but I've then also got the risk. The big tree on the left will not be a factor, but I've got the little trees over there that might be blocking us off. The wind's blowing across to the left, I think. I mean, that's not particularly helping me cause. Yeah. Right, okay. Probably where that hump is, John. Just your line is just left of the tree line. It's a bit risky, but you've got to be right hand side of the fairway. If you're not right hand side of the fairway here, you're buggered. You're buggered. You're not going to have a shot. Well, you will. You can get from that position. You can get it right over the tree, but it's a hard shot. It's a hard wedge shot. Oh, that's a great strike, son. That's a great strike. That might even get all the way to the hump. I mean, I've broke my tee. I mean, that's a great strike. That might get all the way to the hump where the rough is. I might have well blocked myself out because I've hit my drive too good. It's hit the exact line that I've wanted. We've just got to see. Great drive. See you down there. Damn it. I'm bloody peed off. I knew this was going to happen. I'm central of the stick. I knew I was, because I said, I've just got over the tree line. It's going to kick down. Damn it. So sorry, folks. Sorry for that bit of aggression. I'm bloody angry at myself for that, you know. I said, I've hit it too well. I knew when I was walking down the fairway, I said, I've got a feeling I've hit this too well. I'm going to be blocked off. Damn it. And you see your problem, you see that lot of trees, you think, great, if you go down the right side, you can be blocked off by this lot of trees as well. You don't see these trees from the tee box. And obviously there's that tree there. Damn it. See, you can't take a 5 wood. You can't take a 5 wood in case you go too right and you block. I do not know how you avoid this apart from being absolutely perfect in the middle of the fairway. And in that case, you've got to go right over the trees. And then you're thinking to yourself, well, can I carry it? Can I carry it all the way over the trees? And I don't think I've got the power to do it. I've ended up here, but there's going to be a good part of this that's been rolled, you know. Right, well, I'm not going to go for the bump and low shot. I'm going to try, if I can, to go right over the top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I've got to try it. I've got to try going straight over the top. I don't want to bump it. That's not the aggressive play here. Going straight over the top, high as I can. I think I've done it, you know. Where's my ball? I've got it over. I tell you what, I've got it over the tree. It's just whether or not I've held the green. See you down there. There it is there. You can see it's the little yellow speck. Good shot. See you down there. Yeah, that's a great shot from there. I think the wind's just drifted a little bit, but that just shows you hopefully what this risk reward golf's all about. If I bumped it low, I don't think I could have done much better than that. I really don't. I've gone straight over the tree. I'm absolutely delighted. Now, I should have made a pitch mark because it was so high. The elevation I got on that was so high to get it over the tree. I should have made a pitch mark, but I'm not. This might be it here. It's not really a pitch mark. It's a little indentation, but we'll fix it. Right. It's right to left, isn't it? It's going to be going that way. Downhill. Although the high point looks as if it could be there. I still think this is going right to left. I still think it's going right to left, even though the slope's going that way. I mean, there's another high point here. See the high point there? Right. Just outside, just a little bit outside on the right, maybe a couple of balls outside on the right. Nah, it's starting to turn now. Good putt, good pace. Might have just got there, but I didn't quite see the turn, did I? It's all right. It's all right to par. It's all right. If it was straight, that was a bloody great shot. I didn't get it straight, but if it was straight, that would have been a bloody great shot. Took the risk and it paid off. Good par. On to the next hole. Yeah, I just get the feeling with this course, at some point, I'm going to have to get a couple of birdies here. I've just got, if I want to shoot 80 at some point, I'm going to have to get a couple of birdies. 145. This is like the little signature hole. I love this hole. It's a very, very interesting hole. It's a very hard, tight hole as well. Bunkers to the front. Obviously, you can't go too long. You've got a bad downhill chip. Half the green. You're just going to hit the green and run down if you go to the front. It's a very, very interesting little hole, this. It's one of my favourite par 3s in the northeast, definitely. And if you haven't played it, come and play it, because it's a bloody hard hole, this. 145, 145. You can make it look very simple if you get it absolutely spot on, but that's in very rare cases. You can see where the pin's at, obviously. You can see it, it's on the left hand side of the corner. Wind interface. I'm debating whether to go 7 or whether I just punch in a 6-iron. Now I've got to get it onto that top tier. I can't afford to be short, and yet I can't be long, because you can see the crap at the back. Now you don't get any rewards, John, for being short here. You're gonna have to, I think you're gonna have to punch through a 6-iron. The wind isn't strong. It's probably about 8 or 9 miles an hour, but there is a wind there. And once the ball gets above all these tree line, it'll balloon up a little bit. So I'm going 6-iron, probably a pelt swing. So that's 165 down to about 155. And that's probably playing 155. So it's going to be a pelt swing. And just punch it through, son. Middle of the green is your line. Now you're going to have a little cut on this. If it's a little cut, this should be perfect, son. Can't afford to be short. It's good. It's good. It's fading now. Is it up on the top tier? Please don't say that's on the bottom tier. Please say you're on the top tier. Have a look at my rangefinder. I don't see it on the rangefinder. I don't see it on the rangefinder. I think I'm either short or I'm long. It's one of the two. I think I've hit the bottom slope and I've ran down again. Damn it. Right, we'll see where we get down there. Oh man. Peapot. This is just where I didn't want to be. This is the worst spot on the entire par 3 where I'm at. I couldn't have been. I said don't be short, John. And what have you done? You're short. That wind, like I told you, didn't I? I said 17 yards. I said with that wind, it's stronger. Once the ball gets up here, the wind does anything. I said, look, it only feels like 7 or 8 here, but once that ball gets up in the air, it can do anything. And what I think's happened, there's no way it's bounced here. What I think's happened is it's hit the front of the tier. And I've told you about this hole before. If you hit that tier, you're just here. There's no reward. This is a dreadful shot now. You can't flop it, because you can't take the risk it's going to hit the bottom tee and run down, or you blade it. It digs, you know, it digs into the turf, you blade it and it goes flying through the hole. So you can't lob it. You can't do a hinge and hold normal shot, because it's going to spring on over you and it's going to go to the back of the hole. Your only option is the back foot restore and scuttling it up the bank. That's your only option. You know what I mean? I mean, Phil could probably do that. He could probably flop it and be brilliant, but I'm not as talented as Phil. I can't do that. I could, but I'll probably be successful 1 in 20 goes at this, getting me positioned perfect. So all I can do is the back foot restore, scuffle it up the bank, and hopefully get it somewhere there. This is the worst place. I'd rather be in the bunker, to be honest. This is the worst place on this par 3 you could possibly be. Bloody dummy. Right. Now that I had a right go at myself. Sorry, you see, this is me. I'm saying it out loud. This is not me being aggressive. This is just what goes on in my head. I'm telling you everything that goes on in my head, and that's my thought process here. I've just said to myself, that's just not good enough, basically. Right. I'm nice and calm now. I'm obviously nice and calm now. I do this every time. I just forget about it, then I just move on. 17 yards, scuttling her up there. We're going to probably have to play a back foot restore and play out like a 30-yard pitch shot and just hope it checks a bit and it holds up. I shouldn't have put myself in this position. It's the worst position I could possibly be in. It's all right. It's gone a bit past the hole. Yeah, it's stuck on the green, just to near the back of the green. But you see what I mean? That's the only option I've got. Back foot restore, it's the only option I had. See you down there. Like, I mean, it's not horrendous, but like I say, I couldn't predict accurately how much that was going to skid up the bank and check on me. But you know, it's a putt. It's just, that's the worst place on the entire par 3 you can be, where that down there, just before the bridge, in between the downslope and the flat. It's the worst position in the world you can be here. But you just deal with the consequences. Luckily, I've come out of it okay. But like I say, if I slightly misjudged it, or I could have gone too long, I could have ended up at the back here. But that was the only option I had. It was the only option I had. The back foot restore shot. Right. Downhill, left to right. Left to right, downhill. In between the dark and light patch. Come on, son. Turn. Never turned. Well, bogey. Like I say, really, you've got to par this or bird. You've got to hit the green. You can't miss the green here, especially where I was. You've got half a chance at the back, but from there, where the pin position was, if it was at the back there, I might have had half a chance. See where I'm pointing up there? I might have had half a chance, but not in that pin position. See for number 8. Yeah, sorry about number 8. Again, well, you know about number 8. You just hear my spiel. You wouldn't see the shot because of the elevated tee box. I should have really used my little tripod, but then it'll go back into the zoom feature and then all sorts of bloody things happened. I'm amazed, by the way, on this hole how far I've hit this, but it was a good solid drive with a little fade around the corner. Went, oh great, it's past the mound and everything, and I was expecting it to be maybe about 20-30 yards behind me. It's kicked on all the way to here, to where the tree is and everything. Now I'd much have rather just you would have stayed back there, Bo. I'd much rather you just have stayed back there, because then you would have gave us half a chance at a shot. Here I've got the branches and all sorts interfering, but never mind. I feel as if I've been punished for a good drive there, but never mind. Got 70 yards. Now this is going to be interesting if that branch is going to interfere in the tree trunk. I've got a horrible feeling this is going to interfere with my swing. Yeah, it was a great drive. I thought it was a great drive, and normally in this position I'd say, right, I'm just in the right rough, I'll have a lovely wedge shot into the green. Now it's just a little bit more complicated. I'm going to take me 50 and see what that is, because at the minute all I'm thinking is just a punchy 50. I've got a feeling no, nothing's really interfering with the swing. Do I want to go this option then, or do I want to just go the hinge and hold and with 354 and be aggressive on it? No, I'm going to go the punchy shot, because then I'm worried about that tree thing. About it shouldn't interfere with me, because I'm going to go all the way up there with the other one. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't be bothered about that. But it is going to be in my peripheral vision. It's right here. It's going to be in my peripheral vision. So 70 yards. Okay. So it's sort of a that sort of shot. 70 yards with a 50. I'm going to have to get it over the bump. Okay. It's all right. You saw what it did. You see what it did on camera. It's kicked off to the right hand side from the hump. You see, if I went for the 54, I would have cleared the hump. That was my concern. I said, I've got to get it over that hump, because if it hits off the hump, it can go in any direction. It's kicked off right. It's okay. It's still on the green. Birdie putt. See you down there. Again, it's another tricky pin position. They've put it right across onto the right hand, left hand side of the green. If you were facing the shot way that I hit, obviously it's obviously a tricky pin position. You can see where it's at. I don't know, you know, you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing, and it's downhill from there, isn't it? I think it's I always get a little bit fooled by this one on this green. It's a funny green, this. There's undulations and slopes everywhere that you don't get the full picture. The where is going, I think it's going slightly that way, so it's going to be right to left. It's a funny green, and sometimes I've done it and I've thought, oh, it's going to do this and that, and it just goes straight on you. It's a strange green, this one. With my feet feeling here, I think that's going left to right, but I'm getting down to here, then it's going that way. It's a double breaker. That's what I'm feeling, but the we're suggesting right to left, so that's suggesting it's going to be more. All that's suggesting to me is when it gets to the bottom of the putt, it's going to go right to left on me. The first part, I think, is going to go left to right, so maybe it is just straight. We'll give that a go. Now it's turning. Now it's turning. Oh, that wasn't straight. I didn't go straight on it. I think I went about a ball outside on the right, if I'm honest. It's all right. It's a par. It's all right. It's a par. But I just feel with this course, I need a couple of birdies here. You know what I mean? I just feel as if I need a couple of birdies, just to give me a little bit of help out. Because at the minute, pars are they're all right. But if I make an error, like a double bogey on the hole, I'm knackered. Right. So I played that little old 8th hole. That's like the par 3 hole now, and that old ball, I whacked it into the rough again, so that ball's a goner. To be fair, I think I needed to change my ball. That was getting a bit manky, that one. So let's see what we've got. Again, they're not in the best of condition, these two balls. Titleist. That looks the best condition out of the 3 of them, this Titleist Pro V1. Like I say, they're good balls and everything. I got them second hand, dead cheap, but Jesus, they don't last very long. They really don't last very long. I played around with that and it looks like it's been through the wars. By the way, sorry about this. That sounds like there's a plane above me. It's not. It's the farmer's doing his I'm not sure what he's doing, to be honest. Probably harvesting crops or something like that. So the machine's going on, so it sounds like a plane's going off. It's not. It's don't worry about it. Yeah, sorry about the noise and everything. So yeah, par there on the last. This is number 9, 510 up the bank. Those lads are just advancing up now, so yeah, par 5. It's a good hit. Now where that guy in the white top is, on the right side of the fairway, is my line. If I have a little cut, fair enough. I'm not. All I'm interested here is hitting the fairway, having a good strike, getting it up there, getting it close to the green in 2. But my main aim here is just to get it down that fairway with a good, solid, hard strike if I can. No, it's a bit drifty. No, it's all right. It's held in play. I can see it. I saw it roll up anyway. I tell you what, I'll take a provisional just in case. But I think that's in play. I think that's well in play. It's just in the rough on the left-hand side. Oh, yeah. hopefully the first one's all right. But yeah, it wasn't a massive fade. There's a bit spaced there. I should be okay on the left-hand side. See you down there. Yeah, it's gone a bit further left than I thought. Actually, it did fade on me. It was here it is. 274 left. Dummy. At first I was walking down here, I went, oh God, no, but even then, that's not bloody good. Where the hell is it again? I'll put my cap where it's at so I know where it's at. It's buried right in. It's buried right in. I couldn't keep it straight, could I? I could not keep it bloody straight. Sorry, I'm angry with myself because I've done so well to this point. I mean, the machinery was loud and maybe that put us off a bit, or maybe I just did a crap shot. It was the same with my second ball, by the way. I've got my provisional back, but that was just bloody crap. I can't do anything but advance this. I can't do anything but advance this. I saw it roll down the rough line. I went, yeah, I'll be all right, but I'm not. 274 away. Why do you do this, John? Why do you do this? You've got yourself in a good position and you've totally messed it up here. Right. That's all I can do with it. It's out, but I just feel like I've wasted a bloody shot there. Right, see you down there for me third. That's why I took the provisional. I said this is going to be touch and go, this, but I picked my provisional up anyway, but I would have had to have gone back and placed it roughly where it was at because I was pretty certain. I saw it, I says, oh yeah, it's all right. There it is. It's just between the rough and the fairway, and it's just gone. It's just run into there because it's pretty hard still. The ground actually at Dinsdale is still pretty hard, so yeah, it's run all the way up there. We've got 200 in. Well, the watch reckons 218 yards. I can see the flag. 212. 212. Right, so 212. It's probably going to be, well, actually, it depends on the wind. I think the wind, yeah, it's helping. I thought that was quite a long way down. The wind's obviously helped me and it's bounced on. Right, I think 4-iron, because once it gets down there, it'll hit the slope and it'll bounce on. I've done this before. I've gone hybrid and it's gone too far, so I think with 4-iron, if I can get it line of the hump, that should be okay. Have to be a good strike to get it on the green, mind, but I'm sure I can do it. That is a good strike. Just to the left of my target line. That'll be all right. I don't think it'll be on the green, but it's a good enough hit. Right, see you down there. That is interesting. It's. I thought it was going to be left hand side of anything. It's over on the right hand side here, which is quite interesting actually. I said I just went left of that hump up there, and I said, well, okay, maybe it's kicked off, maybe it's hit that slope and it's come down here, I don't know, but I've only got about 20 yards to go. Yeah, 21 yards, so it's going to be a little chip. Plenty of green to work with, so I can knock it off the back foot. Probably the easiest, that's the easiest way to do it, knocking it off the back foot and let it run down. I need this close. I need a par here. I don't want to be bogeying this, because this should be. It's even birdieable. This if you hit 2 good shots, which I haven't done. My drive, like you saw, is a bit fadey. I don't know why I've got the interest on that left hand side. There's no interest there to you, John, apart from out of bounds if you hit it too far left. Right, 21, slightly uphill, engine old chip, back foot. That's canny. The distance control, it's canny. Just got off to a little bit on the left hand side, didn't it? Right, here for me par putt. Right, I've realised this is the only place really I can put the camera. It's so far away down there, you won't be able to see the putt or anything. So yeah, this is a big one. This is for me par. I'm just going to mark it and take me time over this one, because it's pretty much a big one, this. I've got to get this one right. I've got to get this one right, son. Left to right. Okay. Yes, yes, come on. That was I know it was only 4 foot, but by God, that was a clutch putt. For me anyway, I felt that was clutch, because if I missed that, I thought, right, that's me round over. I've got a par there somehow. Oh, God, I was under the cosh there. Right, on to the next one. I know that looked a bit ridiculous over a 4 foot putt, but believe me, I've higher handicappers, I know how you feel with them putts. You're under the cosh and everything, and I haven't got a magical thing like you've got that you can turn that thing off where you feel under pressure. I'm thinking to myself, right, I need this desperately, because I need 4 shots going into the back 9. I've shot a 40. It's a par 36 normally. I've turned it into a par 35, as you know, and I've shot a 40, so it's 5 over. I've got 4 shots to play. And it doesn't matter if it was a par 5 and I shot a 5, because it would have been that anyway. But I've got 4 shots left in the tank, so I'm halfway. I'm 50-50. That's what I mean. It's a brand new start. I've got 4 shots. I've got 9 holes to play. This is like a new beginning for me. I'm just going to let them get off the green, because as you know, this hole I go for the green. I go for it. All I'm looking is to try and hit the green. But yeah, like I say, that 4 footer, you're saying, why is he reacting like that? It's the situation I was in. I'm exactly the same as 20 handicappers, 25 handicappers. I've got that thing where I can't switch off being under the cosh either. You know, it's the same with the professionals when they're under the cosh. It's how you handle it. Nobody can switch nerves off. Nobody can switch, you know, feel like, oh, this is a big moment. This, no one can do that. But it's how they deal with it. It's how they deal with it. And luckily, I dealt with that situation all right, and I've come out of it okay, because that was a tricky little left or right of that. Right, number 10, 267. As you know, it's drivable. This, it's very, very drivable. I don't think I need to bomb it, but you need a good solid strike to get it there today, son. I'm not sure where the wind's at, to be fair. I'll just pick this leaf up. Right, it's helping very slightly. So yeah, I don't need to bomb this. I just need a good, solid, hard hit. It's no good bombing it, getting it right up in the air. That's not going to do the trick. What you've got to do is a good, solid, hard hit. 4 shots to play. Can I do it? I don't think I've played bad golf. I don't think I've made any real errors. I just think, you know, the first 5 holes here at Dinsdale, I just think are bloody hard holes. And I think you're under the cosh. I think you're under the cosh from the word go. I think here at Dinsdale, you've got to have a good run of 5 holes. If you double bogey one of them, you're out the race. I think that tee height's all right. Okay, so probably right edge of the green with a little cut. That's what I'm looking at here. Where that bloke is with the white top, maybe just to the left of him. And if it cuts round, you see that those bunkers, I'm normally over there with those bunkers. I don't want to be there. The tallest tree's the line. It's directly where the green is. Oh, I've gone a bit left on it. I haven't heard trees. That's a good sign. I haven't heard trees. I've gone a little bit left on it, but I think it's going to be in the tree line, that. Unless it's gone absolutely straight as an arrow, and I normally tend to have a little cut. I tried to be too aggressive, didn't I, on the line? I said I didn't want to be in those bunkers, and this time I've gone left on it. I've been a little bit aggressive. I think it'll be a chip on. See you down there. Right, you can see where I'm at. I've been looking down the tree line. I must have had a little draw on it. It's on the green. It's on the green. Hey, that's how is that? Oh God almighty. I've actually hit a shot that I've thought I've completely knocked this up. I'm down here with the tree line. I was expecting it here. I'm on the green. I must have drew it. I must have drew it round. I'll have to see the footage when I get back. That's incredible. You know, when you hit a shot and you think, oh well, that's unbelievable. I've tried for so long, and a shot I don't think I'm on the green. That just shows you how bad my eyesight is. We'll have to see it on camera, because I honestly thought that was down here. It's unbelievable. That's unbelievable, that. I've tried for so long. I think I've hit the green, or maybe it was the back of the green, maybe once. I do not believe I've done that. I really thought I was over there, the left-hand side. I was looking everywhere, and this lad's got up my backside. I says, well, I know fine well it's safe. I know where it's at. Where's the ball at? Here it is on the green. He must think I'm a right. He must think I'm a right numpty. But okay, down the hill. How is, son? I just didn't give it enough. I didn't give it enough. Right, tricky one. Left to right. Left it. How fly, get away. No. What a waste that was. It's just because, like I say, that lad's up my backside, and I had it on my mind, and that's what's going to happen. I've ended up parring it, which is fine, but I just had that feeling that lad's up my backside. I've got to get a move on here, and that's a shame. Par anyway, on to the next. And I'm the same as you. I feel that pressure when there's a 1 ball up your backside. I mean, it took me, I was looking down that tree line for, I says, this cannot be lost. I know fine well it's here. It's where the tree, me target line was just right of the tree line. If I've cut it, 175. If I've cut it, I said, if I've cut it, it's in this tree line. It's in this tree line. I know, 172, sorry. It's in this tree line. I know it's in this tree line. And it wasn't. And then I'm looking up there. It says, nah, can it be anywhere near up where the green? I've looked, it's on the green. It took us 2 minutes. I was looking, I was getting annoyed, and obviously that one ball's catched up with me. There's a two ball as a head as you can see, and then I've just duffed it up, haven't I? I've on the green in one and I've just duffed it up. Never mind, it's a par. I could have done with a birdie there. I could have done with a shot there. 172, wind across. If this lad catches up with me on this par 3, I'm going to let him play through, see if the two ball will let him get through. 5 iron, I think. Oh damn, I was saying I need a birdie, and I've just chucked that opportunity away there. I've just absolutely chucked a big opportunity away there. It's all right. I mean, the par's all right, but I really needed that birdie. I really needed that birdie, because there's some tough holes to come up. 5 iron, wind going. I'm going to go left edge of the green. Hopefully it'll bring it round. That should do the trick. It's a good hit. Oh, it's a hard kick. It's a hard kick. It's left side of the green. The slope will help it round a little bit, I think. Should be a putt. Should be a birdie putt. I'm not sure exactly where it is on the green, but I know it's left hand side. See you down there. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot from me. I saw it hit to the front of the green and bounce down, but I wasn't sure, like, distance control where it was. I mean, that's exceptional. I knew it was left side of the green, I just didn't know where. Right, now then, I've got another birdie opportunity here. Don't throw this one away, son. We need this one. Right to left, slightly downhill. Don't throw this one away, son. Come on, make sure you get a good stroke and give it a chance. Turn. Two birdie chances gone. It's still all right. I've still got 4 shots to play with. I've obviously got 7 holes to go. That's absolutely fine, but the next 2 holes coming up are bloody hard holes. See you down there. Yeah, normally I can get my mind off things. Normally I can get off my mind off things like that, but that birdie opportunity, it's festering in my head. I can't, for whatever reason. Normally I'm good at getting stuff off my head, getting it off my chest and then getting it out my brain, but I can't get that birdie opportunity out my head. I mean, the 11th was just fair play and everything, you know. I'm not expected to get them, but to be on the green in 1 and the 3 putt, no, it's not good enough, son. You've got to take those opportunities. I've got to take those opportunities. That was a competition, God knows how I would react. I mean, that's, to be fair, in a competition I wouldn't be bothered about that lad up my backside. I would just say, I'm in a competition, tough luck, son. But I was a 1 ball, 2 ball ahead of me, and he was waiting up on the tee box. He was wanting to drive the green as well, and you can see what's happened. I've just tried to take my time, but I've just rushed it. Never mind, I'm at a mistake. I should have just tried to get it out of my mind, saying, "Oh, forget that, lad." But that's how I've been brought up, that you don't hold people up on a golf course. You just don't do it, unfortunately. And it was festering in my mind, and now it's festering in my mind now that I've missed a birdie putt, and I could have had, at this stage, 5 shots and I'd be looking good. I've still got 4 shots. I'm not saying that I'm not going to do it. I still think I've got a bloody good chance of doing it, but that extra shot would have given me so much leeway. Right, you know this one, 455 yards straight up the hill. Always plays normally interface, and it's interface again, so I've just got to have a good bloody strike here and get it up there, middle of that fairway, the best I can, and we take it from there. Yeah, exceptional, good. I'll probably not be able to get up there in 2, even with me 5 turned into 4.5 wood. But I'll certainly be up there. See for me second. Yeah, that's exceptional, and it shows you how much these fairways are running. I mean, on the 10th, I got a bit shocked. It says 270 weight. I've hit that 240 to get to the rough and everything, because normally I'm all the way back. Sorry, about, how far was it? About 510, and I was 270 yards. So that's gone 240 to reach that rough on the other hole. And I thought, well, normally up that slope, I'm not that far up. But today up the hill, the fairways must be running like mad. 188, there must be. I mean, I've hit that. I'm in another bloody divot. You couldn't give me one, could you? You couldn't bloody give me one. I'm in another little divot. You couldn't give me one, Dinsdale, could you? And I'm into wind, so like I say, the fairways are running good, but hey, dearie me. Guided in hybrid, I think. But it's put us again right into one of these little divots. You couldn't give me one, could you? Well, I'm just going to have to try, and that's what I mean. I'm going to have to just try and drive it through the best I can, because it's in a little bit of a hump now like that. It's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible lie, this. Right. Nice and straight, son. No. You see, that's what happens. I'll take a provisional. If I've lost it because of you, I'm going to go ballistic. It was in a divot. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it's a horrible, horrible little divot there. And if I've lost it because of that, I'm going to go ballistic. It's over where the trees are. You could see the line of where it went. See what I mean? See what I mean when I wasn't in that divot? Bloody disgraceful. That's one of the rules in golf, by the way. That's bloody disgraceful. If you're in a divot, you should be allowed a free relief. You've hit the fairway and you get punished. I'll go and have a look for me first. It's okay, it's in here. I don't know where my other ball is, actually. It might have even gone over to the back now. I haven't got a shot directly at the flag. I don't have it. Which, that lie, by the way, was absolutely just... Now I understand why the professionals moan about it. That was disgraceful. It was like a little hump, and it was just into the little hump of the divot. That's disgraceful. I'm not blaming anything apart from me luck on that. I'm just, you know, why at that moment does that happen to you? Why at that particular moment did you have to do that to me, you know? 54. About 38 yards, and I've got to sort of just advance this out. It's pot luck with the distance from here. It really is pot luck. I've just got to back of the stance a bit. I've got to be a bit more wider on the shot, and just hope I get my distance right. And that's absolutely fine from there, you know. That's fine from there. I mean, I couldn't have done much more with that. I really couldn't. I didn't know how it was going to come out. That's fine. Par putt coming up. Oh, I see me provisionals right at the back of the green. Right, okay, no worries. I'm just going to go and pick that up. But yeah, sometimes that just happens to you at the bloody worst moments. At the bloody worst moments. And that was a time I didn't want that to happen at that time. I hit the provisional and you saw the shot. You could see what I was trying to do, a nice firm, straight, linksy shot and run it up there. Which I did with my provisional. But to not even give me a chance of having half decent strike, I mean, yeah, I know what the professionals go through now, not nice. Right to left down there. You see, I wouldn't mind if I was messing about on my own. I would just give fair play. But in the middle of a challenge like that, when I'm bursting my guts off, that's just not on that. Right to left up the hill. It's going to be a sharp turner. Come round. The greens have been slow today. I'll just give that a mark. It's important, this one. The greens have been slow today. This is a little tricky one, right to left. For bogey. Yes. Again, another little tricky one under the cosh. I've done it. I've got out with a bogey. Thank God for that. 3 shots left. Again, if I double bogey that, I felt I was out of it. I've only lost a shot. That's okay. I've worked my backside off to get a 5 there. On to number 13. Sorry, I'm not laughing and joking, folks. It's just, this is to me like as if I would be in a competition. I'm not laughing and joking. I've never shot 80 on here. I think the closest I've got is maybe 82, 83. And it would be big if I shot an 80 on here, because I've never ever got the best of this course. I've never got the best of this course. There's something, I don't find this course easy. I find this a pretty difficult, hard course. People say, oh, it's easy and bland and featured. No, it's not. This is a bloody hard test. Well, maybe it doesn't suit my style of play. I don't know. But no, if I shot an 80 here today, that's a big tick on my card. That it's a big tick on my CV. That it shows that I can do it. I've always had a thing with this course that I never play great here, but not that I don't play great, that I can't master it. So there's 3 shots to play. I really want this. Okay, wind into face. It's going to be a low shot, little draw, try and get round like I usually do. My plan is left fairway, draw it round onto the right side of the fairway. Right, come on. Oh no. Get through. I think it's gone through. I think it's gone through. I'm hoping and praying it's got through. I'm going to take a provisional ball just in case, but I think that's got through. Try to be too clever on it. What a time to do that, you big dummy. Right, I'm trying exactly the same shot, just not as much turn on it and a little bit more to the left. Come on. That's better. That's a good strike. My provisional will be perfect. Idiot. My provisional will be perfect. I'll still get out of it. I can still get out of it with a bogey if I find my ball. I think it's banging through the trees. So it should be all right. It shouldn't be lost, but what a time to do it, you dummy. See you down there. Right, I found the provisional. Sorry, not the provisional, my first one. I've had to hack it out. It was over in that rough right down there. I've just advanced it about 70 yards or so. There's me provisional there. 167. It was a cracking drive, me provisional. Absolutely cracking. I've only advanced it, so this is now my third 167. Wind helping now, it's swirling. I'm taking me 7-iron. I'm going straight for the green to the left. Yeah, it's hard when you've got a 1 ball behind you and a 2 ball now. They're just walking up that fairway. So better play my shot. It's downhill, so with the wind, so 7-iron should be okay. That's all right. That's a good shot. Yeah. Yeah, middle right of the green, I think middle right of the green. I've had 3 because he was up his backside. I left my trolley all the way down. I'll explain when I get down there. Yeah, what's happened is I had to go all the way back, another 60 yards away from my trolley. I was walking down there initially. I said, well, it's hit the branches and everything. I'll have a look down the right side of the fairway. I left my trolley way up, about another 50-60 yards up. And then I was going, well, it's not in there and everything. Then I found it in the rough, the deep rough. It was just where the trees, just past the trees and everything in the deep rough. This is right, I'll run back to my trolley, get me 8-iron and rush back and play the shot. So unfortunately you didn't see it. I only advanced it about 60-70 yards, but so I'm here in 3. That provisional was a great drive. That's the thing. It's either great when I take the risk or it's an absolute duffer. Right, left to right, I think, down the slope, downhill. It's going to go up and then down. It's a tricky one, this. It's a tricky one. I think it's just outside on the left. It's like a little bit of a ski slope up and then down. Now turn. Oh, Jesus. Oh, damn it. I thought I had it. I really thought I had it. Bogey. I've dropped a shot, but oh, damn it. I really thought I had that one. I've got 2 left in the tank. But I've got 14. I've got to par this. I've got to par 14 and 15. I've got to par 14 and 15. 16's doable as well. See you down there. Oh, I really thought I had that one. You saw it start to turn just at the end. Damn it. Really thought I had that. I really thought I had that one. All right, number 14, 5 to go. I've got 2 shots. Squeaky bum time now. I'm going to have to hold my nerve. This one should be parable. Plenty of space. You don't have to go right here, son. For God's sake, do not go right. Plenty of space. We're in the line of that bunker on the left-hand side. Let's get a wedge on and just bloody let's get a birdie. Come on. How are you capable of this? Sorry I'm being very aggressive, but that's the way I am on the course, you know. This is the way I've got to be. I've got to be aggressive and I've got to be hardened. Otherwise, I'm not going to shoot here 80 today. I've got to have this mentality of I've got to be really tough, you know. Otherwise, I'm knackered. Right, wind interface. Do not go left. Do not go left here, son. Probably between the left edge of the green and the bunkers, your line. If you go a little bit left here, it don't matter, son. It don't matter, because you'll have space and you'll have a shot, okay? There's all the space in the world over on the left-hand side. Do not go right. Do not go right here. Right. I think I have. Although I haven't heard trees. I haven't heard trees at all. Maybe I've gone directly over that left edge of that tree. I don't know. Like I say, my eyesight's crap at the minute. I think... You see, I didn't hear any trees. It's the same, you know what I said about that one there, the number 10, and I said, oh, I think I'm in the trees, and I wasn't. So I said, I didn't hear any trees. I haven't heard any trees there, so I might be all right. See you down there. I haven't heard any trees because I haven't hit any trees, but I'm over here near the trees. I think it's obviously stayed straight on me, just ran up. I've been bloody lucky. I don't know why I like to be over here. I don't know why. I always say to myself, don't go right, and I always do. It must just be, your subconscious mustn't like it over there for some reason, and yet that's where all the space is. 78, 78. Depends on the wind. Wind's going into my face. I'll probably play at about 85, John. Right. It's interesting, this one. I don't think the bunker is going to be of any interest here. I think what the interest is my distance control with the wind in my face. I'm presuming it's playing about 85, so it's going to be 50. Possibly a little bit further than that. It's directly over on the left edge of that bunker. I'm not bothered really about the bunker. I'm bothered about my distance control. I'm bothered about going too far, if I'm honest, with a 50 degree, but I cannot be short and be in that bunker. The 50 degree knocks that out of the equation. Right at it. Oh, it's got a bit left on me. It's all right, it's on the green, but vanilla, average. I think you call that, the nice word for it's vanilla. Plain, boring golf. It's not the brand I am. I want to go straight bloody at it. I try to, but just lack of talent. See you down there for me birdie putt. Distance control all right, pretty good, but yeah, my short game's my strength, and that's just, to me, vanilla. There's nothing to write home about there. Should have got myself closer for a birdie chance. Left to right, uphill. Yeah, couple of balls outside on the left, and hopefully it'll swing round for you. Come on. Turn. Oh. It's all right, it's a par. It's a par. It didn't turn as much as I thought it was going to. It's all right, it's a par. 2 shots left. Number 15 coming up. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. There was there's a group of 4 on the 10th on the 10th. The 9th green. They're all chipping out and everything, so I couldn't show my tee shot. But I've had a really good drive. I mean, really good, straight as an arrow. Beautiful apex. It's down there, just so you know. Right, onto my second shot. Yeah, it's a big drive from me. 220 to the middle of the green. 490 the hole. I'm presuming the wind. No, it's in my face. I thought it was going to be helping there. It's actually in my face. Front of the green's 214 yards. Oh. See, if you see the water there, I can't do it. I can't do it with the water. I cannot do it with the water. I hate that water at the front, you know, because for me, without that water, I would say, right, I'm just going to draw it, and I'm just going to take me bloody 5 wood, and I'm just going to try and draw it around the corner and get it on the green. But that water, it knacks you up, doesn't it? Right, so how far is it all the way down to the reeds? The reeds are, right, well, the reeds are 208. See, that's the problem. Your reeds are 208 down there. $180. The fairway cuts out at about 180. So I'm probably looking at just putting a 6-iron down there and having an aggressive wedge shot. I can't do anything else here, really. I can't. I'm not Superman. I can't hit the green in 2 with that water there. I could without the water, but I can't do it with the big pond there. This is the sensible option, so just punch down a 6-iron, left side of the fairway, and get a little wedge on. I don't like playing defensive golf, as you know, but got to do it. Oh, it's a bit dry. Oh no. No, it's hit the tree. Take a bloody provisional, but I think it should be all right. What have I done? I've said before about this, haven't I? I hate playing defensive golf. I bloody hate it. Right. All right, so you've got to calm down here. You're getting too aggressive, I think. You're wanting this too much. That's what I was wanting to do. That one's okay. That one's all right. I'm getting a little bit, I think I'm getting a little bit too aggressive for my own good. I'm wanting this too badly. It should be okay. I think it'll clear the trees and everything. It flicked the branches, that's all it did. So it should be open and clear over there, but it was just a dummy thing to do. See you down there. Oh no, it's just here. It's just here. What a dummy thing I've done there. I've still got a shot on. I'm still there. I'm just going to have to hit it a little bit lower and be a little bit more clever. It's 111 yards. I'm just going to have to be a little bit smarter here. Oh, man, I don't believe it. I thought it just hit the leaves. It's obviously hit the branch and it's come back and it's just dropped dead, hasn't it? I don't believe what I've done there. Never mind, okay, clear it from your mind, son. This is what I mean. I'm wanting this one too bad. Okay, 111. You're going to have to keep it low. That's probably going to be a 9 iron. It's with wind in the face. You've got to get this over, son. The key is to this. You've got to get this over. You can't be flicking no branches, no nothing here. You've got to be keeping this as low as you can, but avoiding that branch. I think a 9 iron's all right. I don't think you're going to hit the branches with a 9 iron. I think you're going to, if you get it back of the stance and you punch it through. All right, I think you're going to be all right here. I think you're going to be okay, son. Just hold your nerve. There, little draw around. Come on. Yes, yes, come on. All right, it's just over on the right hand side of the green. I think I've seen it bounce just over on the right. It's not on the green. I think it's kicked off to the right hand side. When I got it under the branch, I thought great, but it's turned a little bit too much with the draw. But it's all right. It's a chip on and a par putt. It's better than what it could have been. Maybe not the best angle for you, but it'll have to do. Yeah, I mean, that's almost like Phil's shot, just not at a lower level at Augusta when he tried to swing it round in the pine straw. It was very much like that, just I wasn't in pine straw, but I'm not as talented as Phil and I just overkilled it. 15 yards. Okay. Little tricky one. You just want to be front of the stance. Little chipping 101, front of the stance. Just let it hit the front of the green. Let it run down. Let it hit that slope. It'll hopefully go right to left. And hopefully you're all right. Oh, I've chopped on it. I was a little bit choppy on that. I'm all right. I was choppy on that. That's just knowing what moment I was in there. Should have been smoother. I went there and I chopped. I moved my legs and I chopped on it. I know exactly what I did there. Like I say, I'm not immune to it. I'm exactly like you. So I can feel the pressure. I felt the pressure a bit there. I'll be honest. I know how big that moment was. Well, it's not big in terms of I'm not playing in a comp or anything, but it's personal. It's a personal achievement, isn't it? It's okay though. I mean, I'm on the green. I'll still have a shot left. Even if I bogey this, I'll still have a shot left. I'm not out of it. Even if I bogey this, I'm not out of it. But damn it. I've chopped on that. I know what I've done. I didn't trust my technique and I should have. Left to right. Come round. Oh, it's coming round too late. Good effort, son. Good effort, but bogey. It's a shame after such a bloody good drive straight down the pipe. I just don't like playing defensive golf, and me punching down a 6-iron to me is actually a bloody hard shot, because I just don't like playing that defensive. My mind's just saying, no, what are you doing? You're just punching down a 6-iron. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's not being aggressive, and that's what's happened. I just duffed it up. Bogey. See you on the next. Right, number 16. Number 16. I'm off considering bombing it, but at the same time, if the wind's in my face, it's obviously not a consideration, but off to the left hand side. Or do I just want a nice fairway finder? Be aggressive with my wedge shot. Probably just, I mean, I don't think today, I mean, I don't think I can reach it. I mean, you remember the last time, I remember playing this hole the last time, and I thought I really bombed it, and I was about 60 yards away from the green, so it's a good solid strike down the middle of the fairway, son. I think that's what you've got to do here, and be aggressive with your wedge shot. It's difficult enough as it is. Yeah, I think it's difficult enough as it is. I don't really think a bomb would make much difference. Just going to put it a little bit further ahead so you see the drive. I don't think a bomb's going to make a cat and hell's difference. Well, it'll make 15 yards difference, but I don't think it'll get me on the green today. 3, I mean, the watch is 320, clock 314. Now, just a good solid strike, so take it from there if you can. Should be all right. Yeah, look, just a tiny bit on the toe, but that should be all right. I don't think there's any danger there. I think that's pretty much going to be okay. Should be all right for me. See you down there. Yeah, I thought I was pretty much straight right. That's where I am. Tell you what I'm going to do. I've been very lucky, by the way, that the pin position's at the front. If it was at the back, I'd have to get over the... I'm just going to take this down here because I don't want that in my peripheral view. Yeah, it's you see, the other day I was over there. I was 60 yards away. Today, if I bombed it, maybe I could have got to the green. Well, 31 yards. I'd probably knock it up another 20, but again, I'll be bringing the bunkers into play. I just don't know. Right, 58 degree. Shipping 101, just run it up there. Slope's going a bit right to left, so you want to be going maybe just a bit right. 31. Okay. Going a little bit, now turn around with the slope. Give it a bit too much. You can tell I'm under the cosh a little bit here because this is a big achievement for me if I shoot 80 here. I am a bit under the cosh. It's not too bad, it's a birdie putt. Yep, I'm just like you guys, the higher handicappers. I can feel pressure just like anyone. This is my point, it's just how you handle it. Now that's not too bad, but I feel a little bit disappointed that I'm not closer, you know. I sort of just, I think the adrenaline hit it too hard, and I've gone, obviously this is down the hill as well, and I'm thinking it's a little bit more up than it was. We're suggesting there. Okay. Going around that way. Right. Go on. Go on. Yes! Get in. Thank you. I'm the man, I know. Thank you. It's all right, son. I'll give you a sign glove in a minute. What a moment that is to get a birdie. What a moment. What a friggin' putt that was. Right, number 17. Keep your nerves, son. You've got 2 shots to play with now. 2 shots, 2 to play. Yeah, that was a big moment, that one. That was big. Right, 2 to play, 17 and 18. I'm not thinking of bogeys. I'm thinking let's just birdie 2 of them. How son? Let's just birdie 2 of them. Let's make this a bloody great round. Come on. Right, number 17. It's a long on this. It plays about 380, 350 in a direct line, but as we know, it's a dog leg round. I've got to try and do a little draw. The stakes obviously misleading, you know that. You've got to be right of that hump, straight over the right of the hump's perfect. Which way is the wind going? In my face and to the left. Right. So you know what my line's going to be, don't you? It's going to be that hump, right of that hump. As direct as I can be, straight as I can be. If I get a little draw, I'm not too bothered. Good solid hits and it's into the wind, so give it a good eye and a bit lower tee. Take it from there. Yeah. It's good. Yep, should be all right. Should be all right. Very slight draw on it going round over that hump. That should be a really, really good line. Should be okay. See you down from a second. Yeah, great position. Great position. That's what I needed on number 13 rather than that tripe and rubbish. That's what I needed on 13. Great drive. Great, great, great. 122. 122, okay. Let's have a look. What have we got here? We've got the wind going into my face again. It's downhill. Between the bunker and the flagstick, son, I think, is your line. If the wind drags it across, it's going to be good, and you get your birdie putt from there. It's just what's the playing distance. I mean, the downhill elevation is going to make that 115, but probably with the wind in your face, you're looking at 125. I think you're going punchy 9-iron. I think you're looking at 9-iron. In between the bunker and the flag. That's the shot. It's a bit right, but it should hold the green. Yeah, it's gone over the bunker. It's a little bit right. Hopefully it's just dropped and stopped for me. Hopefully the wind's helped me drop it and stop it. Ground's still very hard here at Dinsdale, by the way. Even though we've had all this rain, it's still like linksy turf. It's very hard. And the ball's running quite well. So if you get it down the fairway, you are getting good run. The problem is you're getting bobbly lies and little divot holes, and they're just not nice. See you down for me third. It's not, you know, it's in the bunker. That wind's stronger than I thought. It's in the bunker. I saw it go the straight line towards the bunker. I says, well, it'll get over it. No, it hasn't. It hasn't, son. And now you've made a cock up of that. Damn it. Never mind. I'll get out of here and... man. I've got 2 shots, haven't I? So I've got 2 shots, but I wanted it on the green and I wanted a birdie shot at that. Damn it. 14 yards. Okay. Big lip, I need height and height quick. A little bit steeper, son. Splash it out. Okay. Well, that makes it interesting. That makes it very, very interesting. I tried to be clever with that bunker shot. I tried to be too aggressive. I tried to get the height, and now it's interesting. Well, what have I done? I tell you what I've done. I've wasted a shot there, trying to be too clever. Like I say, if I get out of here double bogey, I've been an absolute numpty, but I'll need to par the last. Big putt here, massive, massive, massive. Come on, get out of here with a bogey. Have a shot in the last. You've got a good chance, son. Can't believe I've done that. Tried to be too clever. Well, I tried to get it to the fringe and run down. What I should have said is I don't mind being long. I don't mind being long. I've just been an idiot. Right to left. Get in, you little dancer. That is just clutch putting under bloody pressure. That's nothing else. That's just bloody graft. That is naught else under the cosh. Sorry folks, but this is what I'm like in a competition. I get really sort of uptight when it's in a competition. This is what I'm like. If I had a chance in a competition, this is exactly what I'm like. I'm very hard and aggressive, and I've got to be like this. If I wasn't like this, I wouldn't win. You know what I mean? I wouldn't win. If I was a big softie, I wouldn't win. If I've got a shot left onto number 18. All right, I just want to check my scorecard, make sure everything's kosher, and make sure all things are equal here. I shot a 40 on the front, didn't I? 4-7 is 12, 17, 21, and 6 is 27. Yeah, I'm on 35. I'm on 35 on the backs. 40, 35, 75. So if I shoot a par here, it's a proper sub 80 on a course that I love it. I love the layout of the course and everything. People say it's bland and it's fit. No, this is a bloody hard testing course, this Dinsdale at our level. It's a bloody hard course. The first 5 holes are bloody difficult. And it's a course really that I've never got the hang of. But if I can par this, I can say I've done it. I've finally done a course. Okay, 8 over. I made it a par 71, 8 over. Not you know. But it's not like I've gone round even pars. But that to me, I've never shot an 80 or a sub 80 on here. I think the best's about 82 or something. It's a significant moment because it means I've got the hang of Dinsdale. I understand Dinsdale, and don't kid yourselves, I've had to graft my backside off today to do it. Right, last one, 320 or something, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 319 on the watch. Uphill. Tightish fairway, you can see what's ahead. I just need to get it just in line with the green. I just got to get it in line with the green, nothing daft, just a good solid hit. Get myself a par chance here. Get myself a par chance here. We're rocking and rolling. That's all I need. A birdie chance here. Just give me a birdie chance at this. Come on. It was a good hit, slight fade. I think it's somewhere over on the left side of the fairway. I think it's a much better angle, this, the proper tee boxes. When I was over there, when they were doing maintenance on the tee box over on the right hand side, it's a bloody awful angle to come in at. But this is a much better angle. It doesn't take you over to the left hand side. I think I'm just on the left hand side, maybe just touching the rough, but I think I'm all right there. It was nothing ridiculous. It was a nice little cut, I think. See you down there for me second. Just over here on the left hand side. I thought it just had a little bit of a cut on it, and the pin's over on the left hand side. Now the tree shouldn't really matter. I should be able to get over that. Wow, 104 yards away. Well, I knew the wind was a little bit in my face, but I didn't expect to be this far back. It is strongly in my face. Okay. $104. Uphill. Probably makes it 115, a little bit of wind. Hard pitch and wedge. Pitch and wedge. Now this tree shouldn't really come into the equation. It shouldn't. I'm very unlucky if I flick the branch. I'm going straight for it now. I'm going to be very unlucky if I flick this branch. Even if I do, son, it's not gonna take much power off the shot. You can't try and do that in case you splice it, and you know you can't afford it at this stage. You're gonna have to just go straight at it with your pitching wedge. Okay. Big moment, this. Well, they're all been big moments today. It's drifting a little bit. It's kicked off right. I know where it's at. It's going to be a chip on. Well, it might be a chip on, or it might just have held the right side of the green. Either way, it's now special. I think my mind was a little bit, you saw the wind take, I think my mind was a little bit dubious about that branch. Never mind. See you down for me third. Like I say, there's more space over here to the right than you think, and I did think it might just be touching the green. I've managed to just hang on to the fringe. I've got three. I'm not worried about shooting 80 now. That's not my point. My point is shooting a sub 80. I want a par here and I want a sub 80. That's what I want. Not interested in 80 anymore. I just want to get up and down here, get a 79 and say, right, that's bloody magnificent. A sub 80 on here would be magnificent. This means more to me than the George Washington. It means more than Woodham, because this is a course I've played over and over and over again ever since about, well, not over and over again, but you know what I mean. I've played it a lot. I've probably had about 30 rounds or so here, and I've never understood it. I've never understood fully how to beat this course up. Now, I've made mistakes today. I've made errors, probably 3 or 4 errors that I shouldn't have made. But there's also been some big moments that's got me to this stage. Right, it actually looks as if it's going downhill, but after, I'll check the wear of the hole. That'll soon tell me. The wear's suggesting that way. I do think it's gonna, I think I'm looking at this part of the green that's going down that way. I think it's gonna turn this way. Okay. It's a good solid putt. Let's get out of this with a par, come on. I think that's it. I think we've done it. I think we've done it, John. I think we've done it. Hey, Dinsdale. Finally, I've got the better of you today, son. Finally, I got the better of you today. That's an absolute significant moment, that. First time, well, okay, you can say what you want about that first hole. I played it as a very long par 4. It's obviously, from the generals, it's still a par 5, but I sometimes play it as a par 4 to test myself, because it's a par 5, 470 yards, and you know, and obviously as a par 4 there, I can't take a driver off there, so, but that's a big moment. That's a significant moment for me. I'm not going to say it was faultless. It certainly wasn't faultless. There was some errors there. I got lucky on the 9th hole. I got lucky on the 13th with my birdie putt. I messed up on the 10th hole. That could have been a 78, because I three putted on. I've only hit that green twice. That was my second time I've hit that green. There was a lot of significant moments there. There was a lot of significant moments, and that bunker, I'll be honest, when I duffed it up in that bunker, I thought, you bloody dummy, that's it, you've knackered it. But that putt, that clutch putt to put it in the hole, was it 5? 1, 2, 3. Hey, that was a par, wasn't it? It wasn't? Oh no, I hit 2 shots out the bunker. Yeah, it was a 5. I nearly conned myself there. But no, that's big. That's big. 6,450 yards, par 71 for me today. Maybe a bit less because I went off the back. Maybe just over 6,400 yards. And like I say, I've played this course 30, 40 times, and I've never understood it. I've never broke. I think the best score I've shot here was 83. My normal score is 86, 87. You've seen that. Massive, 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 massive for me, that. Out of all of them, like I say, the George Washingtons, the Woodhams, the Sharpleys, this is significant, because this is a course I've never understood. I've never really, well, I do understand it. I've just never been able to get my game, the right plan to shoot a sub 80. Now I've done it. Now I've done it. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm just taking in the moment. It's great. It's a great course. The condition of the course and everything, obviously with the weather and everything, can't be helped. The greens are getting better. The greens were better today, actually, than what they have been. They're slow, but they were better. They were running fine. They were just a little bit slow, the greens. 30 quid during the week after 2 o'clock, 45 if you want to play in the morning. But no, that's significant. That's significant for me, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Just hit that. Anyone who has enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, please. And you know, I think next time, I don't know what to do next time. I don't know where I'll go next time, but that was great. That was great. Well, for me anyway. That's Dinsdale done. Thanks very much. This is John, Predator Golf Channel. As I say at the start of the channel, if anybody wants to come on for a scramble, if anybody, any of my subscribers, between sort of, obviously you can't be a plus handicap. If we do a break 75 and you're a plus handicap, you'll just laugh at this. You'll just laugh at me. You'll just laugh at me. But like I say, any of you between my sort of handicap up to a 20, if you want to come on, we'll give it a go. We'll have a break 75. If we do that, we'll try breaking par. If there's 2 of us of, say, 9 handicap, 10 handicap, we can have a go and try and shoot even pars or something on a course, you know. But good moment today. Good moment today. This is John, Predator Golf Channel. Subscribe and like if you like what I'm doing. The little red button at the bottom of the screen for those older people, just press that button and then you'll get my videos, anything that comes up. Thanks very much. This is John. See you later. Bye for now. Bye. Thanks for watching.